So let's have some fun. Let's go through the evolutionary pathway, right?
Let's do it.
Not many people realize that we started off as fish. We were fish in an ocean. And actually
which is crazy to think about.
It's nuts to think about. And then what's even crazier is we only found that fish, I want to say 2004, but I know that's fresh in my head. I think it was 2004 that we found the fish that we actually evolved from. So it was kind of recent. Kind of recent. First fish that came on land. It was called a tiktaalik. And this thing looks like it. They have renderings of it. But
so crazy to think about, like the first thing that like left the water to come on land.
Yeah,
now every species that's on land.
Isn't that crazy?
That is insane.
Yeah, like imagine it's like flopping
it's like, what is this?
I always think about that. Like, there's funny memes. I watch a lot of nerdy stuff on social media. So there's always funny memes like, imagine the fight this guy had with his wife in order to crawl on land for the first time and risk it all.
We're doing it.
He's like, can I breathe out there? I don't know.
I might die in 6 seconds, but I'm going.
Exactly. And that's just to connect that back to what I was talking about, the identity, the ego deaths, figurative death, literal deaths. We evolved from things that were literally willing to die to take the next step and didn't die. Yeah. That's how we got here. And so we were little fishies, right? Wiggling with our spine. How do we walk?
Yeah.
All right. And then after fish, it was reptiles. After reptiles, it was monkeys. After monkeys, humans. All right. I'm sure there might have been some little offshoots in there, but general understanding of how the spine works. If that is what we came from, that spine function is still what is the primary motor of our movement. Another way to think about this is if we chop off an arm, all right, no problem. You can live. Arm, leg.
Even a leg, yeah, I was going to say.
No problem. All right. Anywhere from hips to head. That's the end of that.
Yeah.
All right. So there's a clear priority in
how we actually protect it,
how we protect it. Exactly.
Yeah. I never thought about it from that perspective.
Exactly. You'll give a limb long before you'll give your spine up, specifically.
Yeah.
Head and face. All right. There's a reason if you walk into oncoming traffic as if it's going to help, you cover your head.
Yep.
Even though it's a car coming at you. All right. Because if that gets rocked, that's it. So the function of the spine over time, it is the baseline of our bipedal gait. All right. And when you think about a reptile, right, somewhere along the line of that development, they started to climb. That climbing eventually carries into monkey land. Right. And then some crazy monkey at one point was like, I'm going to see if I can get this done on the ground here. And the very
shout out to that monkey.
Shout to that.
That's
monkey.
A legendary monkey right there.
Imagine his cohorts.
They're like, what the fuck are you doing? Wait a second, he might be onto something.
And then because really, it's because they either needed food or to get away from something. All right, and that's it. Those are the only reasons that we take that large of a risk. Because now, when we get to human, we have this upright posture, right? We have this upright stance versus fish, horizontal, reptile, horizontal. Monkey is where it starts to sit up more vertical, and it starts to be more efficient to being on land, right? Crawling is hard. Standing on 2 feet is energetically efficient.
I was going to say, it's got to take a lot more energy to crawl.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Right? It's all top heavy.
Yeah.
All right. So it's more efficient to be upright. And we humans really mastered that efficiency, right? Our ability to cool, our ability to sweat, our ability to communicate, our ability to think, our ability to move dynamically, right? We are kind of a jack of all trades type of species, right? We're master of none, but capable in everything.
Yeah, not great at anything.
Not great at anything, right?
Yeah.
Right. You're not going to race most species and win. You're not going to outswim fish. You're not going to
jump, hang.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You'll lose pretty much in every single trait.
Yeah.
So, but we are adaptable, right? And that all of that adaptability is still based on the same function that comes from our fishy spine.
Mm.
And then if you ever look at, I learned this long before I had a baby, but I did look when I had a baby. If you look at a human, if you ever looked up like embryonic development, how embryos develop,
No,
you're in for a trip.
Yeah.
You've not seen this?
No.
Oh, you're in for a trip. So if you just Google fish embryo versus human embryo,
yeah,
you can't tell the difference.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
We still
Is
evolve.
that similar?
Yeah, it's the same.
Jeez.
Yeah, we still evolve the same. Isn't that crazy to think about? It's an age-old process. Wow. Nuts.
Speaking of the universal truths, and wow.
Yep, it doesn't change. So, you look at the two and you're like, wow, okay, this is literally the same. And where that split was actually, which was crazy, it was jaw development and the loss of our gills.
That's crazy.
But we start basically with gills.
Wow.
Yep. And then it takes a couple of weeks and then you start to see differences.
Yeah.
So we still literally evolve through that same pathway.
That's just crazy.